Alright, so it's about 1:15. I woke up at about... Alright, so that is why you don't leave the monster in the freezer for that long. I tried opening it and the top completely just snapped off, so it's a goner. So, we have this one. I've gotten about 80% of all the domestic orders done that came in up until midnight on the launch day, and then I'm going to start the international ones in a minute. I'm going to take like a 15-minute break because it's just me and I've been up for a while and standing is kind of rough. I'm just complaining, right? But yeah, I'm going to take like a 15-minute break, eat a snack, and then start on the rest of them. I still need to print out a bunch, but I am crushing some New Girl right now, I'll tell you that. Okay, so what's cool about my apartment building is they have a business center, so they have computers in here, so they have a PC right here and a Mac over there, and they have a printer. So I come here and I print out what we call the master label list. So what that does is so the post office doesn't need to scan each individual package, because I've done that before and they've gotten very angry at me because I deliver a lot of packages. So this master list, it just prints off all the package tracking numbers, and then they just scan this piece of paper and it does it for all the packages. So it makes it easy for them, it makes them happy, which makes me happy. Alright, so it's about 4 o'clock. And I can't really do any more orders right now because post office closes at 5, so by the time I did any, and got them put in my car and everything, the post office will be closed, so I'll just do all those and then get them mailed out tomorrow. But we got some kebabs, which I'm getting pretty addicted to. Again, the beef chunks, chicken, spinach rice, potatoes, chicken curry, and the giant surfboard-like bread. So I'll probably relax for a little bit and watch some YouTube videos, and then go to the gym. I think I'll have enough energy. I'll probably take some more pre-workout, or some pre-workout. And then, you know, I'll probably hang out and just do orders tonight. So, pretty eventful day. So Animal I've Become by 3 Days Grace is probably one of my favorite songs. It's a great song to lift to, just listen to PR to. It's a gym song in and out of the gym. It's great. All around fantastic. And I don't use Spotify because a lot of the music I listen to is mixtape stuff that wasn't on an album, so it's not gonna be in Spotify. So a lot of my music is really, really old in my phone, but I love putting my phone on shuffle because so much old stuff comes on, and as soon as it does, it instantly makes you remember the point in your life when you first started listening to that song. So it always makes me have memories. I don't know, it's just a random thought in my head. But we're headed to the gym. Definitely got some pre-workout. It's 7 o'clock. Some people asked my my full day in the life video. If you missed that, it was 2 videos ago, which took me a crazy amount of time to edit, but it got really good feedback. Breathe. Some people were saying how do you go to sleep if you take pre-workout at 7? Because I am just naturally a very tired person, and unless I'm going out, then around midnight I just get really, really shreepy, no matter what. Every silent scream we make without no. This parking spot, no one ever parks here. This is the most elite secret in DC. Founded by me. Haha. It is so cold. You know, the good thing about going to train at 8 o'clock on a Friday is that I actually could start drinking my pre-workout on the way here, because I got a feeling that 8 o'clock on a Friday, there'll be some benches available. Or will there? Great success. There are 3 open racks and an open bench press. So I will hang out here in the corner. So when I talk to the camera, it's less awkward than normal. Alright, so it's dynamic day, so I'm just going to work with 235 pounds, and I might increase the reps a little bit to give me a little more volume, which you can kind of change up your dynamic days again to kind of suit your specific needs. But I want to give I want to give a couple pieces of advice for anyone that's looking to start a YouTube channel, or interested in, you know, my thought process behind making videos and everything, I want to give you a little bit of tips, just like a little bit, like small amounts, like my legs. So I'll come back in a second. Hold on. First sets are always the hardest until I get kind of used to the weight. My first piece of advice is do it for the right reasons. Make videos because you really enjoy making videos. You see all the time and effort I put into mine. If I did not like what I did not like making videos, it would not work out. So you have to, first of all, have the passion and enjoy making content. Because if you're just making content to become popular or to try to make, you know, money off YouTube, you will burn yourself out and you will fail real quick. Kind of going off my last point of having the motivation to make videos, because a lot has changed since I started making videos. You used to be able to just like kind of effortlessly make videos, just slap clips together, and it was good enough. But the bar keeps getting raised. You know, now people are expecting edits, they're expecting a whole lot more creativity into the videos. And again, if you don't have that motivation, you're not in it for the right reasons because you actually like doing it, you will not take the time to put that extra effort. As far as video creation goes, hold on. As far as video creation goes, I think you should really, if you want to get more into the vlog style, right? Showing your life, showing your personality. I think you should kind of think about 3 kind of stories, okay? So you have the broad story, which is just you growing as an individual and showing people that you're growing, you're evolving, you're changing. Change is good. So that's like the overall big story, right? Then you have your second story, which is like your short-term goals, where you tell people, hey, I'm trying to accomplish this thing, and then you work towards that. So they're following that story within your big story. And then you have your daily stories. So just showing, you know, your daily things you do. If you want to vlog, we have to make them interesting. So that's like your daily story of, you know, beginning to end of the day. Then you have that is working towards your second story, which is your short-term, you know, or medium-term goal. And then in those 2 stories, that's working towards your third story, which is you just growing and evolving as a person. So people really like following people's lives, but you constantly need to be evolving, as you should, because that's what's so great about this, is like, this will motivate you to do new things, to try new ventures, to experiment, to take risks, because you want to change, because you should. You want to show people that you're changing, you know, and it's like all full circle. It's like a circle. So that's my recommendation. If you want to get in the vlog style, you can get in like the kind of the channels where it's just specific topics, but that's just not me anymore. Like, I don't want to make a whole video on my thoughts on creatine because everything's been done. So showing my personality and showing everything else, I think, is more fun for me to film, and has seemed to have been very well received on the YouTube box machine. The biggest thing you need to remember is that no matter what you do, no matter how happy you are, no matter how positive of a message you try to send, people are still gonna hate you for any reason. Like, I always think back, I'm like, imagine before I started YouTube, what if they're like, hey Max, did you know that you're gonna start a YouTube channel one day? And 2 years down the road, it's gonna grow a hell of a lot from when you started. And people are literally gonna hate what you stand for, who you are, just because you're there. Like, you gotta remember guys, there's people that subscribe to this channel just to dislike videos, like just to get angry every day about like my face. Like, is there anything I can do to just fix this? And they're probably like, no, it's just your face. I just wanna punch it. So, don't let haters get to you, because you could literally be saving drowning kittens from the river, and people are like, God, you know what if those kittens didn't want to be saved, man? Dislike. And as far as equipment goes, use whatever you can afford. Obviously, the better the quality, the more people are probably going to enjoy watching the video, but at the end of the day, content is king. But, so your cell phone is going to beat a DSLR if you're amazingly creative and you have a great personality and your videos are good with a cell phone, but if you're monotone, boring, and repetitive with a DSLR, people are going to get bored. So you don't need the best equipment. It does help in terms of, you know, kind of stepping your channel up, but it really doesn't matter. My biggest piece of advice, if you want to start a YouTube channel, Shia LaBeouf it and just do it.